Streisand.
As UM celebrates its 75th year as one of the leading higher academic institutions in southern Mindanao, let's look back on how far the university has come and maybe even get a glimpse of how further we can go in the next 75 years and more. The old saying goes that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And for the University of Mindanao, it started with the steps taken by our founder and the first university president, Attorney Guillermo E. Torres, and all the like-minded individuals who shared in his vision of a school for higher learning in Mindanao. Let us get to know the people who've taken up the responsibility of being UM's president and have guided it to glory through the years. Attorney Guillermo E. Torres led the charge in developing the school from the end of World War II in the 40s up until he passed in 1989. It was then that his wife, Dr. Dolores P. Torres, also a successful businesswoman in her own right, took up the helm of UM's presidency and initiated development of the many structures in all the campuses that we are familiar with today. She is also responsible for leading the change in UM's curriculum, much of which served as the structure of our curriculum today. She served as UM's president and chief executive officer until 2007, when Dr. Guillermo P. Torres Jr. took on the gargantuan task of continuing the success and further development of the University of Mindanao. Dr. Guillermo Jr., or Sir Willie as he is fondly addressed, is currently at the helm of UM Presidency and has seen UM through its momentous ISO certifications, various national awards and accreditation, and continually believes in promoting the diamonds and the rough philosophy of teaching in UM, believing all students are capable of greatness in their own ways. It's clear that no matter what challenge may come, UM has a trusted leader to be there for everyone along the way. See you in the next video. Ga!
As UM celebrates its 75th year as one of the leading higher academic institutions in southern Mindanao, let's look back on how far the university has gone and maybe even get a glimpse of how further we can go in the next 75 years and more. Wonder how the largest private non-sectarian university in Mindanao developed over the years? UM's journey is nothing short of epic, and it started with our founder, Attorney Guillermo E. Torres, acquiring the lands from the Japanese where UM Bolton and the UM Embassy campus now stand. He had to work fast to acquire it because after World War II in Davao City, a lot of businessmen had their eyes on the properties as it was strategically located in Davao's fast-rising downtown commercial center. But because of Attorney Torres' advocacy to make education available to more Mindanaoans, who assigned legal ownership of the property and the first one-story building, which housed the dean's offices, admissions office, laboratory, library, and some classrooms were quickly constructed in time for the 1947 to 1948 school year. Expansion was rapid as the UM Technical School was then established in 1949, followed by branch campuses in neighboring provinces of Davao City, as Attorney Torres felt it was limiting to concentrate school operations in Davao. Between 1950 to 1962, branch campuses were built and operated in Ligos, Peña Plata, Tagum, Gianga, Tibungpo, Panabo, Cotabato, and Bansalan. The lush and expansive Matina campus grounds, meanwhile, required towards the end of the 70s and development started in the early 80s. It houses much of UM's colleges now, except for the College of Business Administration Education and College of Legal Education, which are situated in UM Bolton. The most recent jewel in UM's roster of facilities is the grounds housing the 400-meter rubberized oval track, which is also used for other sports and games like running broad jump, shot put, and soccer. This enabled UM to serve as the host for the opening ceremonies of the 2019 Palarong Pambansa. Only time can truly tell of the innovations that UM can come up with, and all will be for the advancement of education of the Filipino.
As UM celebrates its 75th year as one of the leading higher academic institutions in southern Mindanao, let's look back on how far the university has come, and maybe even get a glimpse of how further we can go in the next 75 years and more. How did we start calling each other Ga in the UM community?
Hello?
Hello ka, kumusta?
Okay, Rami diri ka.
All started with an ad from the UM Broadcasting Network, which tells the continuing story of how a graduate of UM found success and is now working abroad. He and his wife greet each other as Ga, and they talk about how their children are also enjoying their time spent schooling in UM just like they did back in their day. The ad quickly became a local pop culture reference, and not only did it help boost UM's enrollment as a successful radio ad, but also ingrained itself so deeply in the daily vocabulary of the populace that nowadays you can't help but think of UM when somebody utters the greeting, "Hello ga."
As UM celebrates its 75th year as one of the leading higher academic institutions in southern Mindanao, we pay homage to our past and the lessons that it holds, so that we in the present can do better for our students and the community we serve as UM looks towards the future. UM aspires to continue in the next 75 years and more the ideals and advocacies championed by our founders of an institution for higher learning that is indiscriminate in its admission, is affordable, and operates on the highest standard of teaching, all while adapting to the changing needs and the challenges faced by each generation that comes through UM's hallowed halls, all seeking an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to better themselves. Happy 75 years to the University of Mindanao, and here's to more years of shaping minds, shaping futures, and bringing quality education to the Filipino people and the world.
Ladies, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the virtual 75th founding anniversary of the University of Mindanao.
To officially begin the program, may we request our University Registrar, Dr. Carmencita Vedamo, for the opening prayer.
This shall be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and the UM Hymn by the UM Choral Alumni Chapter.
Let us pray. Almighty Father, we are gathered here as your people to celebrate the 75th founding anniversary of the University of Mindanao. We thank you for your love, mercy, daily provision, and most especially your protection from the dreaded COVID-19 disease. We thank you for many things. We thank you for the UM management, for their wisdom as they practice agile management style in making decisions, always putting as high priority the satisfaction of customers, well-being of personnel, and financial health of the university. We thank you for the UM personnel who are competent and motivated in doing their responsibilities, following set procedures to contribute to the effectiveness of the UM quality management system, and who show resilience in facing the many challenges of the various quality assurance projects of the university, even in this time of pandemic. We thank you for the UM students who put their trust in the university in molding them to become mature, responsible, effective, and worthy citizens of the country and the world. We implore you to continue to shower your blessings to the university so that we can continue to reap excellent results and commit them for the greater glory of your name. Amen.
Bayang magiliw pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting sa manlulupi. Di ka pasisingil sa dagat at bundok, sa simuya, sa langit mambaha. May dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng matawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng wala di pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng pagmay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Welcome to the 75th founding anniversary of the University of Mindanao with the theme at 75, celebrating the diamond in time of pandemic.
And yes, we welcome everyone to this momentous event as this is the first time that celebrates its founding anniversary virtually.
Indeed. So let us not think about the pandemic nor the workload just for today, because we are all gathered online to celebrate the university's 75 fruitful years of excellence and leadership. But the question is, ma'am?
Yes, the question is, are you all ready to celebrate with us virtually? If yes, hit the like reaction or comment on the chat box.
Let us all keep the energy going. But before we proceed to the formal program, it is just apt to acknowledge the online presence of our honored guests. We would like to acknowledge the presence of our dearest University President, Dr. Guillermo P. Torres Jr. with his awesome family, the ever-gorgeous Madam Elizabeth Betsy Torres, and the equally stunning Mr. Paulo and Miss Maia Torres.
We are also acknowledging the presence of our honored Board of Trustees, members of the Executive Committee, MANCOM, distinguished guests, deans, directors, and heads of offices, and to all faculty and non-teaching personnel of the University of Mindanao, welcome to this virtual event.
To officially open this event, let us all welcome the university's Chief Academic Officer and Dean of Professional Schools, Dr. Eugenio S. Guhao Jr. A round of virtual applause, please.
at 75, celebrating diamonds in time of pandemic. President Guillermo P. Torres Jr., members of the Board of Trustees, university officials, awardees, and the entire community. Today, we are happy and grateful for the day that we have long waited for has finally come. The University of Mindanao, whose academic journey started on July 27, 1946, with a vision of our founding father, the late Attorney Guillermo E. Torres Sr., has, with the grace of God, already celebrated its 10th, 25th, 50th, 60th, and 70th anniversaries. Now, we are joyfully celebrating our 75th year, and indeed, what a remarkable milestone. 75 years. As we look back, we give thanks to God and to our community for what we have achieved. We have given hope and inspiration to hundreds of thousands of poor but deserving Mindanaoan youth who have looked up at as their means to a better life, to careers, to success, which they could not have achieved otherwise. This opportunity to significantly change their lives of the youth and makes dreams come true is one of the greatest blessings any institution could hope for. In 75 years, we have contributed our fair share in raising the academic standards of our home community, Davao City. Having been granted accreditation by international and national agencies of high repute, and having produced licensure board passers and a significant number of board placers, this has placed us at par with other private and state institutions of higher learning in Davao and Mindanao. We have given back to the community with our outreach programs, giving training and livelihood activities to those who need it most. We have produced researches which have made an impact on the socio-economic conditions in the region. At the same time, through crisis after crisis, starting from the ashes of World War II, through the martial law period, the EDSA revolution, through periods of student unrest and activism, and now the pandemic, we have sustained our operations and survived triumphantly. Our founding fathers, who are with us now in spirit, would know that their efforts have been worth it. Today, in the midst of our 75th year, we find ourselves in sobering times. We are forced to take stock of our situation, of our circumstances, of the rapid changes in the delivery of learning, of the precarious balance between human safety and economic recovery. While we at times falter, we will not fail. We cannot afford to fail. The day will come when we will look back at the present pandemic as a thing of the past and marvel at our strength, our persistence, our perseverance to live one day at a time, yet still plan for the future. We will then say to ourselves, we have done it. We have lived up to our theme and become diamonds in the time of pandemic. Today, as we celebrate 25 years, we are joyful and yet restrained, but the ideals that we have upheld, anchored on Vincent Omnia Veritas, and boldly emblazoned on our school seal in the beloved gold and maroon colors, make us proud that UM remains to be a highly regarded institution in Mindanao, which, with God's grace, will still be around for another 75 years or more. An institution through whose portals young students enter raw and unformed, but live hardy and resilient, having been tempered by challenges and pressure, an institution whose worth increases with age like fine wine. Welcome to one and all, and happy 75th founding anniversary.
I'm Neil Pinchler, the Executive Director for the American Chamber of Commerce of the Philippines, and on behalf of myself as well as for the Chamber, I'd like to congratulate the University of Mindanao for 75 great years of cranking out quality education to the Filipino people and a few others. AmCham has had a great partnership with the University of Mindanao for several years, and we look forward to many, many more years. As a matter of fact, I personally look forward to being around 25 years from now when you celebrate the centennial. So, again, just want to say happy anniversary, great 75 years. Keep on cranking out that great education.
Good day. I am Luis C. Bunguyan, the President of the American Chamber of Commerce, Mindanao. And I graduated from the University of Mindanao. I join everyone here in thanking and honoring the University of Mindanao in its 75th founding anniversary. I am proud to say that the University of Mindanao is my alma mater. As you may already know, the Latin words alma mater means nurturing mother. And these words were used by the ancient Romans to describe some of their goddesses. For me, the University of Mindanao is just like that, a nurturing mother. It is in this university where I was given the privilege and the opportunity to have a quality education. In all my years as a college student, my nurturing mother provided me with the requisite knowledge and training. And the University of Mindanao equipped me with everything that I needed so that I can face and overcome different challenges in the real world. Today, I can honestly say that I would not have reached this stage of my career if wasn't for my alma mater. I owe my successful career as an accountant and public servant to the University of Mindanao. While many things have changed in this university from the time it was established up to the present, its vision of providing quality and affordable education remains resolute. And I can confidently state that all its students can be assured that the University of Mindanao will always act as your nurturing mother who will teach you how to reach your goals and fulfill your dreams. Therefore, let us celebrate and give honor to the University of Mindanao in its 75th founding anniversary. Thank you, stay healthy and safe, and may the good Lord bless us.
I wish to convey my warmest congratulations to the University of Mindanao for its 75th founding anniversary. For almost a decade, the University of Mindanao, under the visionary leadership of its president, Dr. Guillermo Torres, and the dynamic steering of its vice president for external relations and international affairs, Dr. Ray Castro, UM has made a valuable contribution to the university mobility in Asia and the Pacific, or UMAP, and the Asian International Mobility for Students, or AIMS program. University of Mindanao is consistently sending a significant number of students in both UMAP and AIMS programs, providing its students the opportunities to gain direct experience and apply their academic learning in an international setting to effectively prepare them to become tomorrow's global leaders, innovators, and agents of change. Throughout the years, UM has been active in various internationalization programs, including Fulbright, Erasmus, and its membership to the Simeo Raihead Sea Teacher Program. UM's many achievements over the past decades are testaments to how access, affordability, and resources can change communities and lives over many generations. I applaud the work and effort of the UM's faculty, staff, and students who continue to move our country forward with their commitment to education and success. I commend UM for 75 years of great success, and CHED looks forward to continuing the work that we've started. We also encourage you to continue growing as a university so that you can build further on the future success that you will bring to every students and graduates of your university and the impact that they can make to the global community. The Commission on Higher Education takes this opportunity once again to wish the university's continuing success for the next 75 years and beyond. Maraming salamat at mabuhay po tayo lahat.
On behalf of the LPU system, I would like to greet the University of Mindanao, particularly my good friend, President Willie Torres, all the officers, faculty, staff, and students on the occasion of their wonderful 75th anniversary. Over the years, we have seen the University of Mindanao grow and prosper. Many of its courses are highly accredited by PACUCOA. In fact, it is one of the most highly awarded schools to have received a variety of quality assurance. We also commend them on their 75th anniversary for their being a PQA, Philippine Quality Award awardee, together with their ISO certification. They have a stellar performance in the board exams with many top-notchers. And on this occasion, it is our desire to reach out in appreciation, in thanks, in admiration to the University of Mindanao on the occasion of their 75th anniversary. Mabuhay ang University of Mindanao, and we look forward to seeing you very soon.
Madayaw ug maayong adlaw sa tanan. On behalf of the City Government of Davao, I would like to congratulate the administrators, faculty, staff, students, and alumni of the University of Mindanao on your 75th founding anniversary. The University of Mindanao has pioneered several feats in the field of education. And the City Government of Davao is proud that even as the university continues to branch out across the region, Davao City will always be its home. Championing open, transformative, and quality education has not only benefited the city, but the entire region as well, with your graduates becoming leaders in government, in business, and in professional service industries. May this milestone inspire the university to continue to pursue excellence and to add to your legion of top-notch graduates who will make their mark in various fields of endeavor and contribute to the development of their immediate communities and the entire island of Mindanao. Congratulations and happy 75th anniversary.
Thank you very much, Dr. Guhao. At this juncture, let us begin with our awarding ceremony. The University of Mindanao recognizes the loyalty and commitment to service of the faculty and non-teaching personnel. Our awardees are symbolic of excellence, dedication, and loyalty. With their service that is worth emulating, they are also worth recognizing.
At this moment, we will be recognizing our service awardees. Let us begin with 20 years China Platinum Service Awardees. From the Maine, Roxanne A. Asares, Elmer T. Bukia, Cheryl S. Codilan, Richard D. Dilia, Joffrey O. Divina Gracia, Rebecca P. Ermita, Emmanuel D. Galiora Sr., Ethel R. Rosete, Yolando M. Tigtig. From the branches, Dwayne B. Bersilia, Lizelle V. Chan, Edwin C. Flores, Maricel A. Laurel, Edgar C. Logatiman. From the affiliates, Rosita M. Bastatas, Christine B. Barinian, Manny G. Kababat, Javain A. Villegas,
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our China Platinum Service awardees. Next, we have the 25-year Silver Jubilee Service awardees. 25-year Silver Jubilee Service Award, Romel P. Bayhonan, Sherilyn L. Cartagena, Reynaldo C. Castro, Roberto C. Duhan, Rosalia T. Gabronino, Crisostomo C. Galieros Jr., Marilu Y. Limpon, Marnie Rochelle M. Potenciando, Benjamin P. Sagut, Maria Michelle R. Sinday. From the branches, Maria Soraya P. Basalan, Russell M. Tampus, Irene C. San Jose, Remigio P. Bacote, Aileen L. Aguilar, Rossfield C. Atiagan. From the affiliates, Rodrigo M. Ayento, Roy T. Gionzon, Ramon D. Sibia, Jerry A. Asuncion, Raniel D. Laure,
Congratulations to all our Silver Jubilee Service awardees. Once again, let's give them a round of virtual applause, please. At this moment, let us all welcome our 30 years Pearl Jubilee Service awardees. 30 years Pearl Jubilee Service awardees. From the UM Maine, Edgardo O. Castillo, Paulo D. Gavino, Manuel P. Grandeza Jr., Eugenio S. Guhao Jr., Elisa V. Veloria. From the branches, Viola P. Buenaventura, Mona Lisa O. Chagas, Liza C. Hibionada. From the affiliates, Reynaldo A. Garcia, Roberto H. Gibone,
congratulations to our Pearl Jubilee Service awardees. Let's give them a virtual round of applause. The University of Mindanao at this point, let us all welcome our 35 years Coral Jubilee Service awardees. 35 years Coral Jubilee Service awardees, Dr. Guillermo P. Torres Jr., Nelsie B. Batobato, Joy F. Geiger, Antonino P. Magalien, Los Viminda T. Orilia. From the branches, Lucena O. Asidoy, Edna P. Zafra,
there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 35 years Coral Jubilee Service awardees. And now, let us all welcome our 40 years Ruby Jubilee Service awardees. 40 years Ruby Jubilee Service awardees, Dominador J. Go, Evangelina C. Madelo, Antonieta T. Okay,
let us all give our Ruby Jubilee Service awardee a round of virtual applause. At this juncture, we shall recognize our 45-year Sapphire Jubilee Service awardee. 45 years Sapphire Jubilee Service awardee, Feli D. Rabaca.
Congratulations to our sole awardee for 45 years. Ladies and gentlemen, with so much pride and honor, the university recognizes our 65 years Blue Sapphire Service awardee. Let us all give a round of virtual applause to Dr. Pedro B. San Jose, 65 years Blue Sapphire Jubilee Service awardee, Dr. Pedro B. San Jose.
To all our service awardees, you have just proven that your loyalty and commitment to the University of Mindanao are worth imitating. Once again, let us give our service awardees a big round of virtual applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just started with the first round of the awarding ceremony. At this juncture, we shall proceed to the recognition of our model employees, outstanding teachers, and special awardees.
Model Employee Award. This award is given to a non-teaching employee of the university who has shown exemplary commitment and dedication in the line of work. Our Model Employee Awardee from the branches is our Model Employee Awardees from the main are
Outstanding Teacher Award. This recognition is given to faculty members who have shown an inspiring dedication and worth emulating excellence in the line of teaching. And the outstanding teachers from the branches are the outstanding teachers from the main are
Model Branch and Colleges Award. This award is given to a UM branch or to a college that has shown a remarkable performance by producing an impressive progress. Model branch or colleges are
Model Office Award. This award goes to the offices that have continually shown impressive work output and significant contribution to the university's success. And the model offices are This award is given to a college and faculty members that have plausible performance in the university's learning management system, providing excellent quality of online instruction to students. And the Blackboard LMS awardees are
Golden Harvest Award. This recognition is accorded to employees who have brought honor to the university through various professional achievements, exhibiting excellence and leadership in the field. Golden Harvest awardees are
all our awardees, our sincerest felicitations. You are true examples of excellence and dedication. And for sure, many of our fellow UMians here have become so inspired of your commitment.
You have just proven to all of us that apart from the unceasing blessings that the university celebrates, you are also diamonds worth taking pride in. Now, Ma'am Clarence, are you excited for the second portion of the program?
Yes, sir, definitely. Well, apart from the awarding ceremony and the fun-filled fellowship, the next part is an awaited portion by all of us. If you agree to this, you better hit the like reaction to show how excited you are.
I am really sure that all our faculty and staff from the UMA branches and the affiliates are excited to hear the message of our dear university president. And in your K-pop fashion, I know you will melt like butter and will say how you like that after hearing this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome our very own Diamond, who will also radiate sparks of diamond at this moment. The Chief Executive Officer and Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the University of Mindanao, Dr. Guillermo P. Torres Jr. A round of virtual applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here with me in this Zoom version of the 75th Foundation Day celebration. This is the first for the university because last year we didn't celebrate our 74th because of the COVID pandemic. But today we made sure to celebrate our 75th or diamond anniversary via Zoom. Welcome to the 75th Foundation Day of our beloved University of Mindanao. We were founded on July 16, 1946, right after we gained our independence from the United States of America. My late father, Attorney Guillermo E. Torres, led a group of Batangueño migrants to Davao City, which included my grandfather, Nicasio C. Torres, Dominador Suño, Manuel Babao, Jesus Toxeña, and Concepcion de Asis. They were the founders of this university. It started as Mindanao Colleges in 1946 with around 400 students and became a university in 1965 and was renamed the University of Mindanao. The founders envisioned what was then the Mindanao Colleges and now the University of Mindanao to provide access to quality education for the poor and the masses. During that time in the 1940s, there weren't any colleges in Davao City. While the rich Davaoeño families can afford to send their children to Cebu or Manila for their college education, the poor and the masses had to contend with settling as high school graduates. was the first college in Davao City. Until now, we continue to pursue that vision by providing quality and affordable education to the poor and the masses. It is our continuing commitment to the community. The institution struggled at the start because the country was ravaged by World War II. But through the blood, sweat, and tears of the founders, the officers, the academic, and the non-academic staff, it grew and flourished and became the biggest private university in Mindanao and one of the top 10 biggest universities in the Philippines today. Happy founding anniversary to everyone. When 2019 started, we accomplished so many things beyond our expectations. In 2019, we had a record high of 54 board top-notchers. Among the extraordinary achievement was a 5-year top 1 winning streak at the licensure examination for teachers. We had a number 1 at the LET for 5 straight years. And I believe No school in the country has achieved that in the contemporary times. That was a superb and extraordinary achievement for the College of Teaching Education. It meant we are doing things right and providing the right quality education. And then we were expecting more board top-notchers in 2020. But things came to a halt in March 2019 when the government imposed a lockdown due to the COVID pandemic. The academic year was about to end that March. Then the government banned face-to-face learning and students were barred from going to their classes. They banned graduations and other academic activities. They canceled all board exams, and we were at a loss. It would be a financial disaster if we cannot find an alternative to keep our students in school. With God's grace, UM was able to roll out its Blackboard learning management system for 3 years at our professional or graduate school, with no face-to-face classes allowed all over the country. The Commission on Higher Education advised that we can continue classes but via online or flexible learning management system or through an LMS. We were lucky. Our foresight was correct and we were in the right place at the right time. We gave instructions to our academic community to use the LMS during the summer of 2020. And before that, we conducted rigorous faculty trainings on the use of the LMS during the lockdown. It was a tough learning experience and learning curve for our faculty, but it paid off. With the experience gained using the LMS during the summer of 2020, we were ready for business and to open for enrollment for the school year 2020-2021. Modesty aside, UM was one of the few universities in the country who invested in an LMS years before the pandemic. Other colleges and universities got their LMS during the pandemic. And with this, I'd like to thank and commend the UM academic community led by Jean Guhao, Ronnie Amorado, Pedrin Castillo, Melvin Manayo, the QMO led by Gloria Toya, all the faculty members of the main and UM branches for their commitment to the full implementation of our Blackboard, which is now the Open Learning Management System. Thank you very much to all of you. Maraming salamat. The success of our LMS rollout is due to your hard work and commitment. For school year 2020-2021, we were bracing for the worst. We expected that a more than 50% decrease in student enrollment, which would lead to a financial dislocation or disaster for the university. With God's amazing grace, our school year 2021 enrollment are as follows. In 2019-2020, our total enrollment for all colleges and branches was 44,578. For school year 2021, our enrollment dropped to 38,075. So we have a total drop of 6,504 students, or 15% drop in enrollment. We performed well beyond our expectations in attracting students to take their college education at UM despite the pandemic, economic crisis, and free tuition from SUCs from the government. Other schools all over the country suffered a 20 to 50% decrease in enrollment, which resulted into operating losses. And during the summer of 2021 enrollment, we were surprised to reach 10,034 enrollees for the main and 5,799 from the branches, which was a jump of 84.9% from the previous summer. For me, this is another grace from God, and hopefully our 2021-2022 enrollment would be better as the current trend showed. We are very, very grateful to God, and He has been good to UM. If our enrollment falls by 30 to 50%, UM will be at an operating loss. We will not make money because our tuition fees are so low, and that will force us to trim our operations, lay off employees, and possibly close down. UM is truly blessed. Salamat sa Diyos. During the pandemic, here are the achievements of the universities and the accomplishment. First is that our ISO has been sustained and the surveillance audit in 2021. Number two, our autonomous status for UMain and Digos and the regulated status for Tagum had been granted extension until May 31, 2023. And for the accreditation, we had 45 programs for the main, 7 programs for Digos, and 8 programs for Tagum. We also implemented our online enrollment, SAW and cashiering, at all the main, Bansalan, Digos, and Tagum branches, and currently implementing it at Peña Plata, Ilang, and Gianga. We also arranged the student payments through banks, Metrobank, and the Bayad Centers such as Palawan, Silulier, and GCash. For the management systems, they have new modules. We can now have online viewing of payslip, online viewing of payment request order, MIS Go, and online performance evaluation system. For the research and publication, we had a total of 22 million on grants for 6 projects. And there have been training and mobility awards for Dr. Annalyn Cabras, selected by the National Geographic to be part of the 2020 class of Early Career Leadership Program, as well as awarded as a fellow stint at the California Academy of Sciences in California. And the 4th Erasmus grant for mobility for 7 faculty members and 4 students in biology program who will be sent to Daugavpils University in Latvia. For the awards and recognition, we receive an award from Umasenso, and also for the RPC in collaboration with the professional school and the CEC for their study about CADAC with the DSWD. And also, we have increased our index journals, and the UM International Multidisciplinary Journal and Journal of Tropical Caliotropy were recently indexed to the Europub Directory of Scientific and Academic Journals. And for the Scopus, this year we had a total of 105 paper presentation in international refereed journals. And lastly, we have continued our international linkages and engagement, where we have a total of 30 international bilateral partnerships and 44 students from the main and Tagum and Digos were accepted for remote virtual classes in Japan, Malaysia, and Indonesia. And we already also hosted 24 exchange and inbound students from Indonesia and 11 international collaboration on the academic and research conferences. Despite the pandemic, we never wavered in our trust to provide quality, affordable, and open education to everyone. We kept our tuition fees affordable for the poor and the less fortunate so that they can have an education and have a better future. purpose is not merely to educate or make students literate. purpose is to give students who came from the financially disadvantaged and marginalized families to have a better future and a better chance to succeed in their careers and endeavors. I wish to thank all the university's employees for their resilience and commitment in our implementing our main purpose. Times are difficult, this pandemic, and I believe the COVID-19 will be beaten soon and life will be back to normal. Face-to-face classes may be back soon, sooner than we expected, and all we have to do is to have faith in God, stay safe, and just hang on. Although we applied with the CHED for a tuition fee increase, it has not approved our application, and that is why I cannot make any wage increase arising from the tuition fee incremental proceeds. However, I promise all of you, I will immediately make the proper announcement later once the CHED has approved our tuition fee increase for school year 2021 to 22. In the school year 2020-21, we didn't apply for any tuition fee increase in consideration of the hardship caused by the pandemic. We decreased our miscellaneous fees by 43% to make education affordable. Lastly, I thank the university for honoring me for my 35 years of service with the university as an employee. Actually, I joined the university in 1979, where I was elected a member of the Board of Trustees and appointed as treasurer of the corporation. I formally joined as an employee in 1986, starting with the University of Mindanao Broadcasting Network until 2007. With the 35,000 I will receive today, I will donate all of it to the Davao Children's Fund and for the children with cancer to help them in their cancer cure. Again, thank you all of you for attending this historic milestone for the university, 75 years, and we hope to continue for the next 100 years to serve Davao City and the country. Please enjoy today's celebration. We have lots of prizes. We have 2 grand prizes of 75,000 pesos and other cash prizes, appliance and gadgets. So enjoy the day. Happy 75th anniversary to everyone.
Salam sejahtera and greetings from University Kebangsaan Malaysia. I am Professor Dr. Ikhwan Haji Torimans, Vice Chancellor of University Kebangsaan Malaysia. On behalf of the university, I would like to extend our warmest congratulations and best wishes to President Guillermo P. Torres Jr. and everyone at the University of Mindanao on your 75th anniversary. On this remarkable milestone, we hope that University of Mindanao will continue to be a world-class academic institution. We wish you all the best. Here's to the next 75 years and beyond. Terima kasih. Thank you. Salamat.
Hi, I am Ahmad Fauzi Ismail, the Vice Chancellor of University Technology Malaysia, UTM. On behalf of the university, I would like to express my heartiest congratulations to the University of Mindanao, the Philippines, for your 75th anniversary. Although we are not able to gather to celebrate in person, we are honored by the friendship between our two universities, and we appreciate the opportunity to participate in this special occasion. We look forward to continuing working together with your university. Happy birthday, University of Mindanao.
On behalf of Petra Christian University, Surabaya, Indonesia, I would like to convey our congratulations on your 75th anniversary of the University of Mindanao. So congratulations for all the excellent achievement. We wish you all the best for the years to come. Keep striving for excellent, impactful, not only to the local community, but also to the country and to the world. Thank you.
My dear friends, Dr. Guillermo Torres Jr., President of University of Mindanao. Vice President of Mindanao University, distinguished professors and lecturers, proud students from University of Mindanao. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace be upon you. Magandang araw, good day, selamat pagi. Almost all educational institutions across the world switch to virtual learning, as all human beings are demanded to quickly adapt to an entirely new way of life. Bayangkara Jakarta Raya University is proud to be one of the partners of University of Mindanao. Our partnership has led to a broadening of both institution, teaching mission, and involvement in the larger community. We are very close partners in carrying out of core mission of providing the best possible education to students at our respective institutions as well as the Bayangkara Jakarta Raya University. I wish the University of Mindanao and all of you, friends of the university, a happy anniversary. Selamat po, terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Greetings on behalf of Daugavpils University. I would like to congratulate University of Mindanao on its 75th founding anniversary. We have seen a great development of University of Mindanao in last couple of years. We have witnessed great development in terms of infrastructure and scientific work, as well as in academic terms. Great things are never done by one person. They are done by a team of people. I am most proud of Coleoptera Research Center, which is just one of the many great examples of a strong and dedicated team that University of Mindanao has. Best wishes from Daugavpils, Latvia, and only jointly we can build up very competitive international higher education space.
I extend my warmest greetings to the University of Mindanao. as it marks its 75th founding anniversary. For decades, your commitment to promote quality education has enabled young Mindanaoans to become dynamic leaders in their respective fields and professions. May this milestone remind you of your gains over the years and inspire you to serve your community even better, especially during this pandemic. Thank you for upholding excellence, integrity, innovation in your entire academic community. Congratulations. I wish you, the university, more success.
Thank you very much to our dearest President, Dr. Guillermo P. Torres Jr. To the entire community, we may be facing the greatest challenge brought about by this global health crisis, and we may be covered with fear each day due to some risks, but let us all remember that we are all diamonds. We are all precious gems polished with excellence, persistence, and resilience.
And gathering virtually for a significant event like this might be new to all of us, but we share the same warm family spirit. Whether we celebrate our founding anniversary under the roof of our gymnasium or within the four corners of our own homes, we will remain to have fun and strong relationships.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the highlights of the university's 75 years.
Indeed, the University of Mindanao surpassed 75 years.
And we will remain diamonds in time of pandemic. This concludes the first part of our program. I am Maiko Demi Biapirocho from the College of Arts and Sciences Education.
And I am Clarence Joy D. Alcaraz from the College of Hospitality Education. Thank you very much.